elevation or growing up in spirituality means you are becoming subtler. Subtler means softer, more vulnerable, and more sensitive. Yeah. Imagine a pyramid. The bottom, the heavy part, is the tamas, the inertia. We all have it in abundance. Somehow we come out of it and then we move into the action mode. This is the practicing time, practicing mode. A mode where we are intensely practicing, intensely doing something. So that, I mean, which two ways. One is that we really want to get out of the inertia. And secondly, we need to find some space where this is permanent, where there is a permanent level of peace. So where have you started from? Inaction, laziness, lethargy. It's okay, smoke, drink coffee, sleep, worry, emotion. This is the level we are starting. Then we are moving into action. Action for the sake of something higher. It could be material, it could be spiritual, it could be anything which is higher. We are moving towards that. And then we are putting all our effort, and that is beating the inertia, going higher, for the sake of stability. So, inaction to extreme action. Inaction to action, action to extreme action. This is the center of the pyramid. Where does that take you? To inaction. But in a different way. That inaction is beingness, where you are not forced into action. Do you understand the difference? From lethargy, tiredness, this thing, to action, to a level of inaction, where that inaction also means stable, non-doership. It's freedom. You take a step to the witnesshood. That space, until it reaches, until you actually settle down in that space, is not yours. You can always drop back. So you need a lot of action to reach the state of total inaction. Total inaction means inaction where you're not karmically pushed at all, because karma entered there. Karmically, you are free. So this is the state of freedom, the top of the pyramid. That stillness. In that stillness, nobody can disturb you. Nothing outside can disturb you, because you're already settled into yourself. You're fully settled into yourself. But if you look at the whole tapestry, even when we are crossing the inertia, when we have moved into the field of action, you will feel great. Because where were you sitting? In tedium,
in the mud.
In a place where you are completely helpless and you are kind of a victim of the weight of your internal weight. In that state, you're moving into a state of lightness. Not exactly you are light, but this is lighter than your previous state. So in that lightness, what you will feel is that you will feel great. That's the time when we go out and interact with people. So you are not stable as yet. That is why you are suffering. Are you understanding the point? Once you reach on the top of the ladder, you cannot suffer anymore. Because whatever happens outside is outside. Whatever happens inside is nothing. So you are free there. And that state remains forever. But the state in between is always a tricky state. We feel that we are ready to deliver. But are we stable to deliver? Mostly not. Because we are still trying to reach there. So this is the time when people say, you must be quiet. Settle down in silence. Take your time. Settle down in silence. Go to the level of silence where you can't be disturbed. Because silence is the truth. Silence is the language of God. So settle down there permanently. Stabilize. Then you go to the world. Then the world cannot touch you.